All right, let's talk about Alibaba. The Chinese tech giant just made a huge move in the global AI race, and it's a big deal. They've launched a new model, sure, but this isn't just another small upgrade. This hints at a future where AI stops just talking to us and starts acting for us.
So, here's what we're going to cover. First, we'll get into what Alibaba actually announced. Then, we'll pop the hood and look at the key features of this new model. From there, we'll zoom out and talk about this huge trend of AI agents, see how this all fits into China's bigger strategy, and finally, ask what happens now.
Okay, let's kick things off with the announcement itself. Because with this story, the when is almost as important as the what. You know, the AI race is already incredibly crowded, right? Well, Chinese tech titan Alibaba just jumped back in with a really bold statement. A brand new AI model series they're calling Qwen3.5. And this isn't just another update, it's a clear signal of their ambitions.
And the timing here is fascinating. They dropped this right on the eve of the Chinese New Year, a huge cultural moment. Plus, it came just 1 week after they announced a totally different AI built just for robots. It's clear they are hitting the accelerator hard.
So, what makes this new model tick? Let's get into the key features, because this is where we see the real leap forward.
Alibaba is basically pointing to 4 big things here. We're talking about how you can access it, how it understands the world, and most importantly, a brand new power to actually take action.
So first off, they're giving you options. There's an open weight version for all the developers out there who want to get their hands dirty. You can download it, tweak it, build on it. Then there's the hosted version, which is super easy to access right from Alibaba's cloud. It's all about providing both raw power and simple convenience.
It also has what's called native multimodal capabilities. Okay, that's a mouthful, but it basically means the AI can understand text, images, and video all at the same time in one seamless thought process. This is a huge step towards an AI that sees the world a little more like we do.
And check this out. This number, 201, really shows off their global ambitions. The new model supports 201 different languages and dialects. The old version? It only supported 82. That's not a small bump. That is a massive leap, signaling they're building this for everyone, everywhere.
Okay, but the real headline here, the feature that's got everyone talking, is something called agentic capabilities. Let's break this down because, frankly, it's a potential game changer.
So, when you hear AI agent, don't think of a simple chatbot that just answers your questions. Think of a proactive assistant, a doer, that can actually accomplish tasks for you. It's the difference between asking for directions and having an assistant who just goes ahead and books the whole trip for you. For instance, you could give it a big, complicated goal, like plan my trip to Tokyo. The agent would then go off on its own, figure out all the steps, researching flights, comparing hotels, booking the best one, and then come back to you with a finished plan. It doesn't just talk, it acts. And this whole idea is really the next big frontier in AI. It's not just an Alibaba thing. You've got Western labs like Anthropic and OpenAI pouring resources into this exact area. The race to build the best AI agent is officially on.
So that brings us to the bigger picture, because this move from Alibaba isn't happening in a vacuum. It's part of a much larger global chess match for AI dominance.
And Alibaba definitely isn't alone. Its rivals right there in China like ByteDance and Zhipu AI are also rolling out agent-focused models. This puts them in direct competition not just at home, but with the American heavyweights like Anthropic and OpenAI, who are making very similar plays. And the stakes? They could not be higher. Experts like Mark Einstein believe this tech could literally upend traditional internet business models. I mean, just think about that for a second. We're talking about a world where you might not need a search engine or an app because one single agent just handles it all for you. The whole way we interact with the internet could be on the verge of a massive shift.
Which brings up a pretty wild question. Think about your phone. If one AI agent can book your travel, order your dinner, and manage your schedule, what happens to all those individual apps we use every single day? The entire app economy could be in for a serious shakeup.
And if you think there's still a big technology gap, well, think again. The head of Google DeepMind himself, Demis Hassabis, said recently that Chinese AI is closing that gap fast and is now just months behind its Western competition. This race is incredibly tight.
So, where does all this lead? We've got a powerful new AI and a global race that's heating up by the day. What should we be watching for next?
Well, first, we do have to put a little asterisk on this. While Alibaba is saying its new model is right up there with the best from OpenAI and Google, those performance claims are their own. They're self-reported. We'll really need to see what independent, third-party tests say to know for sure where it stands.
But ultimately, if you take one thing away from this, it should be this. The entire AI landscape is shifting under our feet. We're moving away from AIs that just talk and moving toward powerful systems that actually do things for us.
So, this leaves us at the start of what feels like a truly new era in tech. As these AI agents get smarter and more capable, the biggest changes aren't just coming for businesses. They're coming for our daily lives, for how we interact with technology itself. And the real question is, are we ready for that?